Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. If you're coming back, then thank you for coming back. So today we're doing a May forecast prediction video in 5 stages. So each card from the tarot will be meant as the different stages. So I'll be choosing from the tarot, and we'll get up some oracles as well for some advice and energy just in general. So all you have to do is choose between these 4 piles today, and we will see the reading. Now, if you're drawn to more than 1 pile, you can go ahead and watch all the piles you're drawn to, as there may be messages in each one of them that is meant for you. So pile 1, we have these green onyx kind of, but it doesn't really have any bendings. So we have pile 2, these rutilated quartz. Pile 3, we have a fluorite Night-2 fox pendant. And pile 4, we have a banded onyx. Okay, so I will leave a close-up of the pile as per usual, and you can go down to the timestamp in the description corner, description box, whatever you like to call it, and check which pile your reading is at. So I'll also leave an emoji as I usually would. So if you want to choose, if you're more comfortable choosing by an emoji, you can go ahead and do that. Also, you can use your generator, or you can also leave a comment in the comment section and ask me to choose a pile for you. Okay, so without further ado, let me leave you with a close-up. We'll start your reading after. Bye bye, I'll see you at your reading. Right, I forgot to mention, if you want to book a private reading with me, please join my Telegram channel. I will link that in the description below, or you can also DM me on Telegram as well to get your own personal private readings. And yeah, okay, let's get to your reading. Hi Pawan, welcome to your reading if you chose this green onyx piece. Let's get started with your reading right now. Let's see. 5 cards for power. Oops, that's a lot of cards. That is. Well, hold on. We have 4 cards. We have the 5 of Cups, the Emperor, 10 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands in reverse. Actually, let me just put it down here. We get 1 more card. You guys see all the cards, right? And the King of Wands. Okay. The 5 different stages of your energy and things that are going on in the month of May. I see from the beginning there is a little bit of disappointment, some kind of loss. I don't know if you can see it there. There's some kind of disappointment and loss going on in oops. Oh god, the card just flew away. Okay, so well, it's kind of like a disappointment here that's going on, and the symbolic here with the fan flying it off is like, you know, the feeling of being unhappy flew off. or flew away somewhere else, like it's not here to stay. I feel like in the months, many months before, or months and months before, um, I feel like months and months before May, there is this sort of situation that left you feeling very disappointed by things, and not really seeing, crying over spilled milk, not really seeing the positive outcome, positive things. Sometimes things are meant to be disappointing because it can be a form of protection towards you. Something has happened for a reason, and it happening helped you along the way to understand that not everything in your life has to be sunshine and rainbows. There are things that are not really meant to be there, and sometimes they have to be forced or flew out of your life, like just flew away, you have to, how do I say it, it's like you have to understand that what problems that you have or disappointments that you have right now is not meant as a bad thing. It's not a bad thing in your life to have those 3 cups, falling off for you. There are still, you know, you have 5 cups, but 3 of them are disappointing to you, and disappointing things were happening in a situation. You do feel very sad about it. There's a loss, a betrayal, a sense of seeing things not well for you here. And I'm seeing that it's a sign of protection for you there. It's so that these 3 cups have to be gone. These 3 cups have to fly away. These 3 cups have to leave in order for you to really understand that the power that you hold in your life is very, very, very important, very significant for you. And if you do not let go of the sad disappointment in your life, this thing that's meant to be gone because it's not meant to stay, it's gonna be harder for you to get to this this person of power, this person of amazing strength. This is the Emperor is like the archetype of this great leader, someone who took charge in not only their own lives but also other people's lives as well. Let me just put this here, it's holding onto it. The Emperor is the archetype of a wonderful leader, someone who either took a lot of responsibilities and someone who took charge of their own lives a lot. And for you to gain this, you need to get rid of this. You need to get rid of this 5 cups mindset. There are better things meant for you, and you need to understand that being stuck in that situation is not going to get you anywhere. And not only that, you may also feel more fulfilled. I feel like at some point after moving past from the 5 cups feelings, going into your own emperor archetype, I don't know, what do you guys, how did I say it? I don't know, I always say archetype, but archetype works too. But after regaining your own powers, or just gaining your powers, this is the first time you felt like you have choices, decisions that you can make on your own in your own life. You will get lots and lots of fulfillment. It could be, or earthy fulfillment, or it could be material fulfillment. You may feel more financially secure. You kind of know where things are going to go for you. You make great plans and you execute that set plan in the month of May after regaining this. Or for most of you, I get the energy of just regaining, but for some of you it could be just gaining this for the first time. For majority of you, it is like regaining. It's like what you had was taken away from you and now you're trying to gain it back again. And with the Ten of Pentacles, that is amazing. It's the amazing card to get because it's also about like family, community, having people in your life that would support you, and just like you, it makes you forget about the fact that you have had this disappointment, you have this negative feelings and negative emotion. Oops, hold on. Sorry, I got a little bit of a blackout situation. There's a feeling of interruption, kind of like someone's trying to interrupt your emperor regaining your power thing, as well as the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like there's some kind of distraction, disturbance, something that is stopping you, or someone. It could be also, if this Five of Cups is also about people or a person, it could be them trying to distract you from gaining, and they are some kind of feelings of also stagnancy as well, because there's a blockage in the Eight of Wands, and that kind of blockage is kind of causing you to kind of stopped somewhere or stuck somewhere. It's not moving as fast as you have hoped it would, and that's like a distraction, kind of. I do feel like it's someone stopping you or distracting you from regaining your powers and having people support you and things like that. There's a lot of stopping you from doing things that are meant to be good for you, and as well as healing, moving forward, moving away from this negative, bad situation that gives you very negative emotions. And yeah, there's like a stagnation, there's a situation that is blocking that for you. But I feel like the archetype here, archetype, oh my god, read it again. But the King of Wands is, like the King of Wands is someone who is very, very it's a positive card. If you ask yes and no, it's a yes card. It's a very positive card. It's the King of Wands is the archetype of a natural born leader, someone with a vision, entrepreneur, great honor, someone who is, they sit on their throne, they hold a wonderful wand of fire in their hands. It symbolizes that it's a symbol of life and creativity. He sits in his throne. Well, not there's no cape here, but in the original there is a cape for all the kings. He sat down and she, who cares? The gender here doesn't really matter, but by symbolic, it's the king is like the masculine energy. So it's sitting down and it's relaxed, but at the same time, he sits upright in a very form of confidence. It's like relaxing and being comfortable with this energy, this pure fiery energy in its wonderful masculine form. Now, unlike all the other kings, this king is the most utmost confident one, who is very, very comfortable in his position here. Okay, so like I feel like with the King of Wands here as well, it's also to talk about the fact that if you are lacking things like your confidence, or you're lacking in creativities and stuff, the King of Wands specifically, now when it comes to, unlike all the other like wands cards or suits, the king of one is not that interested in creativity or dreaming up like an idea, but instead he inclines on taking those ideas and enlisting them to help aid him to those king status, right? He's not just someone who craves and yearns for creativity and confidence and creating things. He is someone who, what confidence he has, what ideas he has, he just takes them with him and he put them into actual creation. So the king is like the dude, the man, the guy that like takes a lot of ideas and creativity that's around and created them, which proves his role of being this natural born leader who doesn't just say or talk about things, they create them too. They take these things, these plans, this creativity, these ideas, and turn them into a real form of actual actions. Why did I forget the word action? I don't know, but it is the king is someone who is ready to direct their people towards common goals, giving them clear visions of where they want to go, what they want to do, and helping people that are manifesting this clear vision to turn it into something that's not just a manifestation but an actual act of vision and creation. This actual act of creation here that people just naturally gravitates towards the King of Wands, because they're so charismatic, they're very focused, very determined, and they plan on doing something, they go ahead and do it. It's just very opposite with the Eight of Wands in reverse, the stagnant ship here, the destruction here that is constantly kind of biting you somewhere. It can be shift over and released. All you need is to put your mind into becoming this emperor, this King of Wands archetype. Okay. Turning yourself into someone who is the king of their own life, the leader of their own life, the emperor, the true leader that takes charge of their own lives and doesn't get distracted by things, doesn't get their what they deserved locked for them, and doesn't have any sadness and disappointment distract them any longer into doing what they want. So I think in the month of May, it is about making the effort, taking the effort, making the effort. What? Taking the effort, the creativity, and the creation that you have. The passion for creation with you into the month of May to really build up this wonderful things that will come to you, and soon enough the Eight of Wands will no longer be in reverse for you anymore. I think something that I feel like is so important for you Let me get you. By the way, like for Oracle cards, I don't read anything in reverse. Let's get you an energy card. You know, I'm hearing the word take your legacy with you. There's just something very empowering, very strong about you, and you need to take that with you right now. Ooh, that's a lot of things. Just 2 cards, please. That's a lot of cards. I just feel like there's a lot of things that... Now, if this is not about family, community, this could also just be about like your financial blossoming. So we have blooming abundance, and I have a card that flipped over. Yeah, what did I say about like blooming abundance? So we have this card. Oh no. That came out flipped out in reverse. It's the hostile card. Hostilities card. So there is that feeling of being having people around you that are very hostile towards you. There's people that were very mean to you and stuff, and if you can't find, honestly, I always say that if you can't find a reason why people are mean to you, or if you actually talk it out with someone, like, oh, why do you hate me so much, or why are you so mean to me, why are you so hostile about things, like what did I do to you, right? For example, just like people being very mean to you, but there's no real legit reason as to why. They might have knew this energy, right? They see this King of Pentacles things, the Emperor, the King of Wands, and they see that potential in you. There is just people being hostile to you because they saw the potential in you, and they're afraid that potential, because this could mean that you're someone who is full of strength and someone who is meant for great things in their own life, and they're afraid of you being better than them. That sort of insecurities that they often have, kind of. And in order for them to prevent you from being in your own power, is if they just stop you from being they distract you, they stop you, or they make you feel inferior and that kind of thing. So the hostilities that you may often get lately, or the hostility you get often, might be because of that. So we have the Keepers of Earth. You're not alone, and ancient ancestor stands beside you. So you have been majorly protected from your angels or ancestors, and you know, deities and all that. So we have pretty wonderful messengers coming in. And so in the month of May, what you have to do is really, I also get like a feeling of needing to heal, from things that has hurt you. Let me check underneath the decks of the oracle cards. Yeah, we have take a break. Life's a work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So there is a need for you to really, I feel like it's because of the Five of Cups feeling, the Eight of Wands feeling, kind of just holding you down, and you needing to take a rest to clear your thoughts and believed in yourself rather than being stuck in the energy of feeling like you're inferior or you're not a better person, which is not true. Okay, so I'm gonna leave your reading right here. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, and if you want to see more from me in the future, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when I upload next. I hope you're happy, healthy, and wealthy as per usual, and have a happy May. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hello, pal 2, if you chose this rutilated quartz. Anyone knows the difference between a rutile and a rutilated quartz? Like, I have no idea about it. But if you chose this rutilated quartz, this is your reading. I'll put that here. Alright. 5 cards. 5 stages of May for pile 2. 5. Oops. I'm taking this, of course. See it. Alright. 7 of Swords, 10 of Cups, Tower. Oh. Last card, please. Okay, we have 2 cards that came out. I will take the 2 together. Knight of Cups, 7 of Cups. Okay, so I'll put, oh my gosh, please. Okay. I'll put the 2 of them like this together. But I think you can see it better like this. Okay, so we have the 4 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords, Tower, Knight of Cups, 7 of Cups. From my better of understanding, I see that with the 4 of Pentacles, there is I mostly see this card as a fear of losing your possessions, so you hold on to them really tightly. Possessions, people, your issue. There's like deep-seated past issues that makes you cling onto, hold on to, or hoarding things. On the long run, it's a very unhealthy thing to do, and there's a need for you to learn how to let go of this sort of energy, because these if they are people, right, these people are gonna feel very suffocated, and it would cause them to want to leave you more than they also might also feel like as though they're not being appreciated. because it makes them feel as though they are like they're gonna start feeling like they're a possession rather than a person who is genuinely someone that you care about. You know, a genuine person. They feel like as though you are holding on to them because you are like holding on to your possessions. Now, if it's money, I understand that. I have that fear too. Like, I'm always afraid of, am I spending too much? Would I have enough? Until the next month, until my next paycheck or something. There is that deep seated, deep seated fear of losing things that we often have that makes us want to hold on to it even more. There's that greed in it. And I feel like if this is about your financial or material possessions, you need to learn how to you need to understand and learn how to actually break away from these sort of fear, because on the long run it can really get um let's say if you want to maybe go out, hang out with your friends, something, and the moment it comes to being too focused over the fact that you kind of don't want to spend your money and stuff, you're missing out on a lot of fun, cool things, and there's too much boundaries there that people are gonna just feel like there's a distance between you. Of hearing you lost it, or you lost me, kind of thing. If it's a person, like I said, they're gonna feel very suffocated. They're gonna feel as though they are a possession to you rather than someone who means a lot to them, to you, and that makes it makes them want to cut off this rope you have on them, or the strength that you have on them, pinch on them, and you need to learn how to release that. Um, you need to release that from your oh my god, my nose itching. But yeah, you need to learn how to remove that kind of thoughts in your mind, that kind of fear, the anxiety of losing things. I feel like you have fear of losing out on your things, on things that you love, things that you have, and people that you have, and people that you love in your life too. You're afraid of losing those things in your life. And with the seven of swords, deceiving, lying, having like the underhand teeth, scheming, just like bad behavior and things like that. I feel like that could also be a thing that's maybe happening in the month of May. Um, um, People stealing something away from you or preventing you from things. I feel like it's because of the Ten of Cups. Like you have your happiness, and people want to just chase after that. It's the feeling of people seeing like, wow, you have so much, and people want to just steal that away from you. And I think it's the deep seated fear of afraid of it being taken away from you, because we have this teeth thing going on here. This is why you're hoarding them and just wanting to take control of it a lot. And I just wanted to say, like, if that is the case, you need to learn how to let go of that energy and understand that not everything is out to get you or people that you love. Okay, and then we of course we have the towel, the absolutely annoying towel. It's a good card. Okay, no, it's not a good card. No, what happened after the towel? That is the good card, because sometimes things just has to go in order for us to really rebuild something. It's commonly inter what's the word for it? It's a card that usually means danger, crisis, destructions, but it could also be about liberation. It's a sudden foresee change, which is what people absolutely hate, but it's also about liberation. Like I said, liberation is so important, because sometimes we just don't see it in our minds. Sometimes we just don't see that in our own minds, and sometimes I feel as though there is just like a lot going on, right? Needing to accept the fact that a tower needs to fall in order for you to achieve new and better things, in a better chapter of your life, is necessary. As annoying as an unforeseen random change, this is kind of necessary, and it's coming in because it needs to be. And that's so annoying, I get it. And we do see that in the month of May, there could be lots of options in terms of romantic offers or romantic situations. I feel like you could be attracting lots of people in the month of, probably because of the the tower kind of falling down and all that. New energy, old energies leave, the new energies come in almost instantly or pretty much right after. So I see that. Yeah, I see that there is lots of choices. There's lots of choices in romantic relationships, or you might attract lots of people's attention romantically, that having lots of options. But make sure that be careful, because there could be some of these options may not have been the best for you. Okay, we got two cards. We got the Sun card, ooh, and the man holding a coin. So maybe someone wealthy might be coming in. You might be attracting someone wealthy, I guess. And we also see a door to personal healing and happiness. Being more happy. Okay, let's get one more. Let's get one more. Oops, something came out. Okay, hold on. So we have get grounded, empath, high sensitivities, and connect with nature. Yes, just say yes. Oh, okay. We have that underneath the deck. And yeah, I think that's all that you can get from the reading itself. I feel like things are coming in better and brighter for you. There is a healing that would happen for you, which you will be needing with the Four of Pentacles and the Tower, and may attract someone who is a wealthy person, wealthy masculine energy, and get grounded, be more grounded, and things would go as they are meant to flow in. Okay, you won't have to worry too much about things that are going on so far. All you do have to worry about is stop hogging on to your possessions too much, or people that you care about. And the tower is meant to fall. Do not worry about the falling. It is meant to fall. Let it. The best you can do is to let it be. Go in. I will leave your reading right here. If you're enjoying this reading, please give me a like on it. And if you want to see more from me, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to know when I upload next. And I hope that you're happy, healthy, and wealthy as per usual. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye and take care. Hello, Pal 3. If you chose this fluorite 92 Fox carving pendant, this is your reading. Let me see if I can flashlight on it. It's a 92 Fox. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, you can kind of see it if I shine the light on it. It's quite cute. It's an adorable color too. It's like a grape purple, and there's a green on the side here. It's very pretty. Get started with your reading. Maybe you're drawn. I feel like you might be drawn to Pal 2 as well. So we have 9 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. 3 of Cups. With this tree, but I'm not gonna pick. I'm not gonna pick so many of them. Four of Wands. The Chariot. Okay, so underneath the deck we have the Magician. Wow. So we have 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Wands, and Chariot. This is very positive so far, okay? This is positive, and I just wanted to clarify this could also be something that you have been working really hard on manifesting for a really long time, or for a period of time. This is something that you were working towards, and while you were working towards it, you were manifesting it as well. We have emotional fulfillment, the card of fulfillment, being happy, looking at all of your achievements, and feeling very very happy about it because you have all of your cups here, all the cups are full, they're happy. You sit and you sit right under all your achievement and just feeling happy about it. And especially like the early stage of May, there is this working towards things because of the magician underneath the deck there, which is significant for you possibly. And the page of pentacles is a brand new opportunity, a creative ideas to earn more earn more money, be more financially secured, and you could introspect this as those contours or those contours or just this contours like that. And with the Three of Cups, obviously with celebration, with achievements, there is like a worthy moments to celebrate, or many worthy moments to celebrate. You could be celebrating with people that you loved and you care about. And there is more to get with bonding and spending time with family and friends and loved ones, sharing the joy that you have gotten with people that you loved. And now with the Four of Wands, there could also be another type of celebrations. There's a lot of celebrations basically. There is some kind of things worth celebrating. There's a lot of things worth celebrating. In the month of May, it could also be a month where you might meet new people and formed a union with people or someone. Because the Four of Wands can also be a card of twin flame, meeting someone who is like the same soul as you, someone who mirrors you, or fill in what is missing for you, and you learn from each other. There is that sort of union there. I think it could also be just about you sealing in. If you're in a relationship, you are sealing in the deal with someone officially. And with the chariot here, this is the card of success. This is a card of moving towards success and having the success that you wanted. There is this feeling of, well, this is the major arcana. It's a major arcana of success, and it is also just going towards the success that you want. It's like I'm seeing here is that you're emotionally fulfilled, you're very happy, but you're not someone who is just like, okay, I'm happy, I'm good. You're someone who wants to keep going on and on and on in all of your achievements. It's like you get your achievements and wanting to gain even more. You're a very ambitious person. You have to be very you're someone who, once you get an achievement, you want more, you want to keep going, you want to start new goals for yourself, achieve more for yourself, and just keep going. It's like you have achieved something, so you have achieved the things you want, but you're not someone who just stops there and be like, okay, I'm good, I'm gonna be satisfied and all that. But just like let people know that like you're not someone who will just stop once your achievement is there. You're not someone who stops once you got achievements or once you got what you want. you're someone who wants to keep going, and someone who craves the happiness or the adrenaline towards having lots of wonderful achievements, not just for yourself but also something that you can share with people in your life. And I think that's something that is so 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 important for you, and that's why I feel like you have this energy, this power possibly to just keep going even after you already have make your achievements and stuff, which is like a very open book kind of thing. It's like this book never has an ending. You just keep going and going and going. Just remember that with all this achievements and motivations that you have, do be careful of your energy as well as your um your rest as well. Make sure that you do rest where you might need to. Man holding a heart, okay. But I would say that's the for once, or sealing the deal with someone, or meeting like someone who is like a twin flame union with you. Let's see. Take this one, let's seal this one. Rest and rejuvenation. Yes, exactly. You need to remember to rest when you need to. If you're feeling tired, do not force yourself to do some things. Even if, let's say, you have this idea you want to do, please give yourself the proper rest before you head into them, okay? Your health means a lot to you. And let's get you one from this deck as well for my lovely pal 3. Inner Temple Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Yeah. Okay, another deck we have. Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. Very nice. Just very nice cards to get so far. I feel like you have definitely gone through some kind of unhappiness in your life, or stagnant ships that just felt like there's nothing going on for you, right? I feel like yeah, I feel like there is this sort of not moving anywhere kind of thing. There is some kind of unhappiness, and there's you working towards it. You're working towards this stagnant ship in your life, and you have um I don't know how to really say. I feel like in general you have so many positive cards because you worked it for this. This is what you have worked it for a very long time. You put a lot of effort into it, and when things don't go your way, you didn't back out and cry about it. You kept going, you walked into it, just like the chariot. You kept going, and you got where you want to be. All came out those positively is because you worked it so so hard for everything that um it did there were a lot of moments where things don't work out for you, and you didn't complain a bit of it at all. Like the spirits are telling me that you braved through the storm to get to where you want to be, and the universe sees that in you and gave you a push, to give you help you needed to get to where you want to be, because you did all this for yourself to prove that you have done so much for yourself, that not only just for yourself, you also share that kind of happiness with other people as well. And the universe see your sincerity and see this happiness going on for you, and that is why. And I just wanted to say that give yourself a pat on the shoulder and take a good rest, because in the month of May, what you have worked for, what you want to work for, pretty much, maybe as hearing for some of you, it could be all your life. So for some of you, it could be for a really, really long time. And yeah, what you want to get it will become clearer in the month of May. Okay, and I feel like with the chariot here at the end, it means that this could keep going for you as well, as long as what is going on and what you're doing is good and it's meant for you, and you're not over pushing yourself all the way. So I'm gonna leave your reading here. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like on it and subscribe if you want to see more from me, and hit the bell icon to know when I upload things. And as per usual, I hope you're happy, healthy, and wealthy. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and have a happy May. I almost said April. Bye. Take care. Hello, Pal 4. Last but not least, if you chose this Banded Onyx, this is your reading. Such a cool piece, by the way. It looks like skin, like like a garlic skin. Okay, I'll stop talking. That sounds weird. But yeah, this part is really pretty. I'll just put that here like this. You can kind of see it. Okay, well. Alright, let me get your cards so that we could get ready for the reading. Can I have 5 cards? Can I have 5 cards for my lovely Pal 4 with the banded? I'm sorry, did I say 4 or 5? Anyway, we have the Star card, 10 of Cups again, King of Swords, Justice. Very nice. Wow. We rearrange the cards so you can kind of see them better. The Hierophant. Wow. Okay. This is a lot of really good cards. Okay. Wow. The Hanged One is. Oh my god. Hold on. The Hanged One is underneath the deck. And these 2 cards spring out as well. The Emperor card, which means you might be drawn to Pal 1 as well. If you are, you can go check that one out later. And we have the Ace of Swords as well that sprung out. I'm not taking these cards, but I will put them there so you kind of. But yeah, these 2 cards are also just possible messages for you as well. And so is the Hanged One. And oops. Okay, well, we have, but for the main cards, we have the Star, 10 of Cups, King of Swords, Justice, and the Hierophant. Do you guys say Hierophant or Hierophant? I don't know. Like hierarchy, Hierophant, right? I don't know, man. It's so difficult to pronounce some of these words. And yeah, I don't know. Sometimes Yeah, I'm curious. Like, yeah, let me know in the comments below. How do you guys say the word hierophant? I said hierophant anyway. But anyway, hierophant is a person who brings knowledge, and they're someone who is often deemed as quite spiritual, very holy. They're the interpreter of like sacred mysteries and arcane purpose, and pupils as well. The Hierophant, the Hierophant is almost like a priest, I think. Take it as resonate though, doesn't really matter. They're someone who represents authority, tradition in a very spiritual and religious nature. Someone who's interested in. Hold on, let me open the window. It's stuffy. Someone who is into spells, magic, witchcraftery, if you are a reader, divinator, someone who or just is very devoted towards religion of your own. You're someone who is looked upon either in your own communities or just towards a lot of people as someone who is very very much a higher self kind of person. A Hierophant is kind of like the counterpart. It's a Taurus card. It's a counterpart of like the High Priestess, kind of a religious figure or someone who's very spiritually enlightened person. You're seen as someone with your. You're seen as someone with How do I say it? Someone with your own beliefs, and you believe your beliefs are very strong, and the belief value, the spiritual values to you, or something that's considered very 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 important to you. And if you ever see someone like say they look up to you, they often look up to a lot of characteristics of you that is in regards to like the Hierophant self. And with the star here, there is a lot of hope, faith in your own purpose, and like I said, spirituality. Holding hopes for a renewal in your life, having good opportunities, peace, inspirations, tranquility, beauty, creativities, and it is the card of that symbolizes. Oops. It is a card that symbolizes contentment as well as contentment, being calm, and as well as renewal, like all of your troubles that you may have in the previous months towards. I'm sorry, I have to do that. I don't know, because YouTube is a prude. Oh, this is see-through, you can do that. Okay, well. Yes, the star card is full of hope. There it is. Where was I? Yes, any trouble you have is gonna be washed off in the beginning months of month of May. You're in a timeline of hope, progress, inspiration, and healing is upon you. Do not avoid it, the clarity even. And if there's anything that you are hoping would be successful, maybe like a promotion in a rank, a raise, maybe you ask for something and you put a lot of hope in it. And I feel like in the month of May, things are gonna get clarity in those things that you were working towards. Okay, there is no disappointment there for you anymore. You don't have to worry about that like big time. Now we have the Ten of Cups as well. Because of this star card, I feel like you could also have had emotional fulfillment. Could be community, relationship, family, friends, sharing that kind of happiness with your loved ones and things like that, and just accomplishing things in happiness for yourself, and being able and being blessed and able to share that kind of happiness with people around you. No, King of Swords is another archetype. I don't know if you guys say it as archetype or archetype. Let me know in the comments below. I always say archetype. It's easiest to say. I don't know. It just comes out fluidly for me. It may be wrong. Who knows? But you get what I mean. Like archetype. The archetype of the King of Swords is someone who's very structured. They have a lot of routine. They're a very intellectual person with full of a very rational mind, very logical person, but they're also powerful, an authority person, so who's full of strength, who uses their head more than their heart. So very cool and collected as well, very self-disciplined. They choose their heart, they choose their head over their heart, and also has to do probably quite similarly with the justice as well, because legal, it might be also be a legal matter. It could also specifically maybe you are someone who is gonna be put in a role of judge, role of the judge kind of things. Maybe there is some sort of issue going on or something that needs to be resolved and stuff. They are people that looks up to you as like the judge of the state. They kind of just appoint you as the judge of um, the problems that they have. You know, the justice card here. It could also just be that if there's any sort of like legal cases and things like that, could be because it is upright, it could be in your favor too, the equality, the rightness, because the as well as the being on the winning side of the situation as well. If not, it could also just be karmic justice. um yeah, being on the winning side of things coming in and falling in correctly for you. That was maybe had you had a little bit of trouble there at first, but it is coming in your favor. I'm hearing like it's in your favor in the month of May. If you have any sort of like legal cases or any sort of karmic situations where things needed to, if it's not like a legal case, that is, um, I can see that you might be on the advantage side. You're winning the case and things like that. It could also be the it's quite interesting because I said that you were might also possibly be drawn to the Pawan because you had the Emperor as well. I feel like the Pawan also had two archetype person. You had two as well. You had the Hierophant and the King of Swords. So the Hierophant is someone who is very religious and happy and things like that. Um, you're someone who is not just a very fair. I feel like you're a very fair person. Like I'm getting this energy of someone who is very rationally fair person. They look into things before they weigh out where the winning might be at. I feel like the energy for you here in terms of the justice as well, there is always you were always supposedly on the winning side. You were always meant to be on the winning side, um but the whole case happened and things like that just kind of prevents a lot happening for you. So but yeah, in the month in the month of May, you could be starting to see, hold out hope for positivity. And this positivity, it could also be, I feel like for some of you, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but take it as it resonates. But for some of you, it could also be like a competition kind of, and the results are coming close, maybe in the month of May, and things are on the winning side for you. You don't really have to worry too damn much about whether or not you might actually win and things like that. Victory, see? 28 victory. See, this is oh my god, cards are flying. Not falling today, but they're flying. We have door to value 31. So underneath the deck we have anxiety. Because I do see number 18. I do see like double eight, double one. There is like an anxiety regarding things like whether or not you might win something, win a case, or would you be on the advantage part of things. But I do see the sort of anxiety was brought in from the months before, or just the month itself before that. Could be, in the month of April and stuff. Or this might have happened longer than you expect it to be. It seemed to have been dragged for a while for you. Or maybe something was postponed because of it. It could possibly be that way. And I feel like you don't really have to worry about whether or not you might be able to how do I say it? Like you were afraid of something. There is this kind of there is this feeling of holding on to strong hope, but also at the same time you were afraid of losing, even though you had that big hope on you, which is why the anxiety was underneath the deck. But there's nothing for you to be afraid of at all. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. And then we have underneath the deck a great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive heat, so tried. With a star card here, the happiness itself. There is also, it's very necessary for you to not be afraid of so many things at once, and do not have to be afraid of the fact that you might not get what you deserve, because what you deserve is coming right to you in the month of May. Everything's gonna fall in as it's meant to fall in, and you won't have to worry about things not going the way you initiated it to be. So you don't have to worry about that. And I also feel like with the daughter value here, there is with the justice card, if you are in like if it's a legal, some kind of legal situation there, it could also just means that you get your money worth, you get money back, if it is a legal case. you'll win the case and get the value that you deserved from this situation. And if it's not specifically money related, it could also just be um, earthy, just like any sort of earthy materials or situations that will become beneficial for you in the month of May. And I do feel like it's because you've been working so hard towards all these things, having the anxiety, but still holding on to enough hope for things to work out, that it is coming in bloomingly for you. You don't have to worry too much about that. Put in hope and continue to work towards those hopes, and people will see that you are well deserving of the victory that you are meant to get. Okay, so in the month of May, you don't have to worry too much. Things are gonna be clarifying for you. You're gonna be going in and crossing a threshold to um, the walk, the path of victory. Yeah, so 28 may be significant for you, 31 may be significant as well. Um, but yeah, I see that things will be judged accordingly, and if you are meant to be winning, you will be. You don't have to worry too much about that. So I will leave your reading right here. Hope you hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, please give me a like on it, subscribe if you want to see more from me, and hit the bell icon to know when I upload next. So I hope you're happy, healthy, and wealthy in the month of May, and I hope to see you next time on my next reading. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Take care and happy May, and I hope you have a good time. Bye bye, take care.